Hey, despite calculating the probability of despair yesterday, you still decide to play School Idol Festival, and today you have a different question. So Coyote asks, in the limited box, the normal UR is random, so birthday box. Assume there are 3 URs available, what is the probability of getting the one UR you want on the first pull? Excellent question, but bad choice to continue to play the game. But let's answer that question. And so today, October 31st, Rin's birthday box came out, or the 31st in the Western Hemisphere, anyways. Rin's birthday box is out. And the way it works is there are in total 200 cards. There are 2 URs, but with a catch. One of them is the limited one, so it's a special birthday UR, I suppose. Basically a way for KLab to take your money. And the second one is a random UR from a pool. And in Rin's box today, it's a pool of 11, but Coyote asked a specific question of what if there are a pool of 3 random URs? And what's the probability? And you want one of those 3, right? You don't want the limited one, you don't want the other 2 random URs, you want that one of those 3. So what's the probability of the UR you want? That's what you want to know, okay? And so just to remind you, the probability of 2 independent events happening together is just the product of their probabilities. So for example, the probability of getting the UR that you want could be rephrased as the probability of getting the random UR times the probability of getting the one of the 3. Okay. And Kyrie asks, what's the chances of getting it on the first pull? So actually, you gotta define what the first pull is. Do you mean you have 1 green ticket and you pull 1? Well, that's pretty easy. So the probability is simply going to be the probability of a random UR, that's 1 in 200, and then the probability of the one you want of the 3 is 1 in 3, which is 1 over 600. Scout 1. Okay, so that's pretty bad. Bad. But you know, I'm assuming the question is actually if you saved enough to scout 11, right? So you save 50 gems, you scout 11. And that question is a little bit more complicated, but not that much more complicated. We still want to know the probability of getting a random UR, right? If you look here, and then we'll multiply that by the probability of getting one of the 3. If you're scouting 11, so more than 1, it's easier to take the approach we took yesterday, which is to ask, okay, if I scout 11 times, what's the chance of not getting that, that random UR? What's the chance of not getting a UR from that pool? Well, we can calculate that. The chance of that on the first pull is just 199 over 200. On the second pull, it's just 198 over 199. All right, assuming that you missed the first one, and then you missed the second one, and then you missed the third one, right? 197. This is the third one that you missed, right? On the third draw, there's 198 left, and 197 of them are not from that pool. All the way to 11. That's going to be 189 over 190. And again, you notice that things start to cancel out. 199, 198, 197, all the way to 189, and that's going to be equal to 189 over 200, which is equal to 94.5%. And so the probability of getting the random UR, so the opposite, is just the 1 minus, which is 5.5%. Okay, and then you want to know the probability of getting the specific one you want. Well, that's just 5.5% times 1 and 3, which is approximately 1.8%. Good luck.